Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Coca-Cola. Take control my drip.
So I'm walking past him. I'm going in like the opposite direction as if I'm going towards the gym. He's coming from the cafeteria, I think. And I'm walking with my best friend. And so I'm not really like paying attention or like really like looking for him. But like I'm like walking and I think like I've seen him. Now the dude is tall. He's significantly taller than everybody else that's like in 10th grade, just because in 10th grade I just wasn't big yet. I mean now I'm tall, but back then I wasn't tall yet. And he was as tall as I am now back then. So I'm like, I look at my best friend and I'm like, is that him? And all I know is the first thing that comes across my mind is I have to get from where I'm at to where he's at right now. And so I like drop my bag, run across the hallway, and I'm literally like, what's it called? Stiff arming people out the way, get out the way, move, get out the way, move, get out the way. And then my best friend snatched me by the back of my shirt. It was like, no, you're not finna do it. I didn't do it, you're not finna do it, we're not finna fight him, you're not gonna get in trouble, you're not gonna get suspended, it ain't even that worth it, it ain't even that deep. She done crying, she done forgave you, and all this stuff. And so, I'm like, first of all, I will not lie. And I am very cocky, and I don't wanna say cocky, but I am very knowledgeable of how strong I am, right? And my capabilities. But man, my best friend is one of the only people I feel like is a definite opposing strength to my own. So when he snatched me back, I took 3 thoughts about whether or not I should turn around and get mad at him. And then I thought about, how would that go for me? Look, not well. It would not go well for me. But that one that started posting them pictures on Instagram, oh, it would have been real bad for him because I was fuming. I was so heated. I was angry just at the sight of his face. And the thing is, if you know me, I am a very happy, positive, smiley, like very like happy person. So like, when I'm angry, it's literally like a schizophrenic personality change. No, I'm not trying to like bash or like belittle any type of like disorder. Please don't cover me. But the difference in like people I am for being like basically my natural self versus when I'm angry about something, it's a huge variation. So basically, I ended up not fighting him because my best friend basically snatched me out the air as if I was a rag doll. By the way, as if it was nothing. And then so, I think the whole ordeal's over. At this point, everybody has stopped asking me about whether I'm gay or not. And really, everybody has moved on to the fact of, so are you gonna fight Darian for, oh, darn it! So are you gonna fight so-and-so? Are you gonna fight so-and-so for posting those pictures and like putting your business out like that and all that? At this point, I had digressed. I wasn't really that angry about it because in reality, I'm just way too happy of a human being to really ever get angry at something. It's like something, so angry at something that I hold a grudge for it. And when I think about it now, I'm kind of thankful because I'm like, if I was never outed, I probably would never have come out. It's not like, well, I think I would have, but not then. Not even close to then. I probably would have just came out like when I graduated high school. But that would have been a whole 2 years later. And maybe then. So then I guess the administrators had caught wind of me about to fight this boy in the hallway because I remember I was sitting in my literature class and I got called to the administrator's office. And so they're like, so we don't know the details of everything, but we've heard that there's some gossip going around about you and da-da-da-da. And they're talking to me, right? And I'm like, you heard some gossip around about me? And I'm like, now how did it get to y'all? Because I didn't fight the boy. And so, but they weren't talking about me fighting him. They had said something about social media and like something had been posted. And basically they had asked me if I felt like I had gotten bullied. Did I want to like take like some sort of action against him for like posting stuff and like kind of like, you know, like kind of like a defamation of character kind of like. I guess that's kind of the direction they were telling me that I could go in. And so like, I had talked to her and I was like, look, I ain't no snitch. Look, I ain't no snitch. I was like, nah, it's good, it's fine, I'll handle it. And so she asked me, she's like, so she looks at me and she gets very serious. She's like, so are you gay? And I'm like, yes, but please, for the love of all things that are holy, do not tell my parents. And so, by the way, still to this day, I don't 100% know why I was so scared. At least I can't now because this happened so many years ago. And like, as I've already stated, I'm like so nonchalant and untraumatized and unfazed by things that like, it doesn't even like recollect in my mind as like something that I would remember verbatim very vividly just because I just wasn't that heavily affected by it. But, anywho, I have not gotten into this one bit. Pretty good. Good idea. Do you think I should just pick it up and bite it? It look good. They look huge. There's queso. It smells good. I'm gonna cut it because that's huge. Got my handy dandy knife and fork. Okay, so basically she's asking me, am I gay and stuff like that. And then so I'm like, yeah, but for the love of all things that are holy, don't tell my parents. And she's like, okay. But y'all know how administrators are. No matter what you do, if you tell them not to tell your parents about something, it don't even gotta be about like my situation, just anything. You went to the nurse because something happened, don't tell my parents. Because something happened, don't tell my parents. Don't tell my parents. Next thing you come home and you're like, oh, so this happened at school today. And you're like, well, I ain't never trusting no administrator no more. So for me, out of fear that like she was gonna tell them anyway, literally right after leaving her office, I went to my Spanish class and I messaged my parents. I was like, okay, you guys, I have something to tell you. And yes, I know, I came out to my parents in a text message. So I messaged 3 people because my mom and dad are divorced. So I messaged my real mother, my stepmother, and my dad. And I'm like, okay guys, I have something to tell you. So then they're like, what happened? What happened? And so like the way I was like texting them, it seemed like I was gonna tell them that like I'm dying or something. I don't know. It was really dramatic. And the way they were like anticipating what I was gonna say, they didn't. It seemed like they really thought I was like about to tell them I had cancer or something. Which, by the way, I don't understand why they wouldn't know before me, or like at least at the same time as me, because I'd have to go to the hospital for that. But anyway, so they're like, what? And then this is like the good part. So I let them know, I'm like, you guys, I'm gay. Now, after I hit that send button, your boy was freaking out. He was scared. He was worried. He was panicking. He probably was having heat sweats and hot flashes all over the place. All over the place in Spanish class, because the way my teacher was looking at me, she was looking at me like thoroughly concerned for my well-being. And I was thoroughly concerned for my well-being, because I just knew I was gonna get in that house, and the first thing that was gonna come across my head was my dad's hand. It slapped me in the head. It was like, "You mean you?" Like, oh, look, y'all don't know him. Y'all don't know him. I'm sorry. But anywho, so in like scared anticipation, I am not trying to open my phone after I hit send. I am not. I hit send, put my phone in my pocket, did not look at it until like 6th or 7th period. By the way, my Spanish class is like our 3rd period. So that means I waited hours and hours. So, I think it was on the bus. No. Yeah, if it was 7th period, I was leaving, getting on the bus. So I'm leaving, right? Getting ready to get on the bus. And I had like 3 kind of different reactions. There was the reaction of my dad, who was like, text message, not cool, man. My mom was like, oh, it's fine. My real mother. Oh, it's fine. We still love you the same. Da da da. I don't look at you any different. Da 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 da. And look, I love my mother. I love my mother also very much. However, I wasn't really concerned that much about how she would react. Her specifically. But my dad really is what I was worried about. But his reaction was very, very melodramatic as opposed to what I really thought it was going to be. It was just over text message, man, not cool. That was it. That was literally it. And then my stepmother was like, did you tell your daddy? And after that, well, nothing really changed. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I had a really like, I don't want to say it was a great one, because it's not like I didn't want anyone to cry, almost get into fights, throw things across hallways, have to like explain myself to 50 people a day for like a week straight. Wow. That is good. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna try it like this. Woo! That is good. Wow. Wow, that's so good. That made me get off track of my story. Moral of the story is though, I was outed. I didn't come out the closet. However, it really didn't affect me negatively that much. Basically, I did not have as bad of an experience coming out of the closet as a lot of others in the community. The gay community, specifically. Especially in my demographic and location. I live in Atlanta. I am black. So, Atlanta being in one of the biggest states, Atlanta being the capital city of one of the biggest states in the Bible Belt, and being, you know, black, I did not have that bad of an experience coming out of the closet. So I'm grateful, honestly, truthfully, I'm grateful for that, because I've heard of things like people getting kicked out, people like trying to get exorcisms performed on them because like it's a demon or something. It's quite crazy. Well, so yeah, moral of the story is I was outed, and to be honest, I think it was better that it happened that way than another way, because I'm not Thinking about it now, I have no idea how I would have come out to like everyone before that. Whew, I'm not even full or done eating. But the story time over. But that's because you can't really tell a good story time and eat at the same time. It's very difficult. Very. Zoe be doing that. He be having good old sit down talks with his mukbangs. Ooh, that chip was very stale. This food is good. Okay, in post-editing, I actually realized that I forgot to film the closing statement to my video, my mukbang video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this in there now, post-edit. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the content, then like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. But if you really enjoyed this content and you really enjoyed seeing my beautiful face, then share this video so that everybody who is anybody can see it. Bye!
High in the video, fuck with me hella raw. Got a little twerk for a star. Started from the, like Christina got a million. Man, I'm a good guy, turned to a villain.